Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. The halftime with Vegeta. Yeah, we lighting up the heat. From South Africa to the globe. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Lick the channel, let it roll. Man United in control. Every kick and every goal. Vegeta brings the heart and soul. We chant and we vibe. Feel the passion deep inside. From the pitch to the screen, it's the halftime. The halftime with Vegeta. Feel the fever. Man United red forever. Never say never.
I know. It's a nice theme song, guys. We cannot.
Bro.
We cannot. Welcome back, people, to the halftime with Vegeta. Welcome back to. I think it's we're on the Los Blancos channel, right? Channel, Temba.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Welcome back to Los Blancos Arena, and of course, guys, welcome to the Vegeta and Banks and Vegeta show, depending on when you joined this journey. It seems like Friday is gonna be a thing now with the way life is working out and work for me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought yesterday was gonna be we're finally gonna go back to Thursdays. Didn't happen, guys. But anyway, welcome back to the show, guys. I'm here with my co-host Timber Banks, and yeah, no, it's been an eventful week, guys, in football. There's a lot that's happened. There's a lot of nonsense. You know, the one thing about soccer that I like, or football, wherever you come from in the world, there's always going to be a story somewhere, somehow, because of the foolishness that's happening in the sport. Temba, how are you doing before we get into today's topics?
Bro, well, I'm good, man. Surprisingly, somehow I'm still in Champions League. So, bro,
Somehow. You did very well, bro.
Bro, I did very well, but I never believed I was going to go through, man, honestly. But those guys, they turn up, Real Madrid, man. But I'm okay. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. And guys, do not forget, man, smash the like and subscribe to Vegeta's channel and mine as well. Big up to you. And like you said, there's a lot to discuss, man. So let's get to it, man.
Let's just
get to it.
Because we also have the United. I didn't even know United was playing today.
Lord, yeah, they're playing today. Bournemouth.
I don't know. I'm not used to this Friday thing, bro. Usually we're playing on a Monday. But anyway, I'm not going to start with the topic I want to talk about because we're going to take forever. Let's start with, bro, I'm so sick and tired of these legends. Oh.
Yo, bro.
I thought when I was done with, because I'm done with postcodes, like I don't care about that guy anymore. I've deleted him from my brain. I've thanked him for his accolades, but as far as him mattering in my life as my legend, I'm not even gonna defend him. When people say, "Oh, Lampard is the best, Stevie is the," I'm not entering that conversation. He can defend himself because he likes to be negative about my team. But we're talking about a different legend today. You can see the title. This was inspired by Temba more so than me. Deluded Rio Ferdinand. And before we get into the actual topic, I actually pulled up the quotes, Temba, for you. I know you would have wanted us to go into what Rio Ferdinand actually said. So I'm gonna read the quotes and then we're gonna speak about it, and I'm gonna let you start because I'm sure you were very unhappy or you were laughing when you heard him say this. And it's ironic, guys, because this quote ties into the question Temba asked me about Carrick last episode and whether I would take Luis Enrique. And I said what I said, but in a different way. And what I said made sense. What Rio says, hey, I don't know. It's a bit wild, okay? But anyway, on his podcast, Rio Ferdinand Presents, he said this, guys. Who else is out there that you're going? This is the guy to go in there who's far more qualified than Michael Carrick. Hey, and anyone you mention, there's still question marks about them. Can Luis Enrique come to the Premier League? Does he know the Premier League? Can he adapt and get his team working? And I think the final part is where he was losing a lot of people. Like, it's one thing to back your guy, Carrick, but to say specifically, can treble winning Luis Enrique, can Luis Enrique, who gave PSG what no other manager could, come to the Premier League? Does he know the Premier League? This whole Premier League proven thing is a bit weird. But that's what Rio is choosing to attack people who say they want Luis Enrique. I'm gonna let Temba start, and then I will also give my opinion because I like Luis. I just have reservations. Let me just leave it at that. I'll get into it. Temba, over to you, bro.
Yo, Vegeta, on that Ferdinand deluded moment,
Yeah.
I've always been saying it that your legends are part of the problem you guys have in your club.
Mm.
If you look at Arsenal, you look at Chelsea, you look at other clubs that have got legends as well. Yes, they might have consign with the way the club is being run, like somebody like John Mikel, like talking about one or two things about the club. But
Yep.
it's like get involved like too much the way United legend does. Now,
Mhm.
what you said on the last episode, I think, is the best like anybody could say about Luis Enrique. Like the way you put it is the fact, honestly. And this nonsense of is a Premier League proven, that nonsense needs to stop. It
It's a
has to
non-factor.
stop.
It's a
Because the
non-factor.
honest truth is that Pep,
Mm.
before he came to City, he did not have premiership experience.
True.
Klopp, the same thing.
Yes.
Carlo Ancelotti, the same thing.
Keep
Conte,
going.
same thing. Jose Mourinho, the same thing.
Sir
And
Alex
Sir Alex
did not
Ferguson. I don't
no
want to.
Premier League.
I don't want to even call Sir Alex Ferguson because that guy is just there on his own. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
I'm
remember,
just I'm calling
he coached Aberdeen, bro. He didn't even
Aberdeen
coach.
from Scotland. For Scotland. So now all these managers I mentioned right now, what do they have in common? They came in to the Premiership and they all won it. Won it. You had somebody like Jose Mourinho, he came in and like that guy basically gave Sir Alex Ferguson a run for his money. And Arsene Wenger came in, dominated for his own time. Now, so basically, is Ferdinand telling me right now, because if it was De Zerbi, I would like spot on, because De Zerbi for me it's a risk. If
Yeah,
it's
no, I don't want him. I don't want that.
if it's Areola, yes, he might have the Premiership experience, but for me, it's also a risk. Marco Silva, a risk. Nagelsmann, because I've seen people saying, Nagelsmann is not all that.
I'll take Julian personally.
So the honest truth is this, man. Like, if the job becomes available in the sense whereby it's Carrick, Nagelsmann, and Luis Enrique, you have a Carrick who I believe Nagelsmann is a better coach than Carrick. Yes, you could say the yardstick or the length of the experience is not like big, but the honest truth is that he is a better coach than Carrick. Nagelsmann is not up to Luis Enrique, but Enrique as well, the distance is not like that because this guy took Offenham. I'm talking about Nagelsmann right now. Got them European football. Went to Leipzig, got to the semi-final in the Champions League with Leipzig. Went to Bayern, won trophies before he got the German job. Because sometimes I don't understand, like when you have people that try to just talk down other manager because they want their own boy to get into the job. For me, it makes no sense.
It's crazy.
Like the fact that you can compare now, you can put Carrick and Eric in the same conversation or the same sentence. It's mad. Like it's mad. It's just like when I see the people talking. I was still going to ask you that one later on the show. So now, the honest truth is this, man. I don't think Enrique is gettable. Why? Because Sergeant Ratcliffe and Inos, they've made it, like they've said it, they want an head coach. And Enrique is not somebody you want to tell what to do. Carlo Ancelotti, you can't tell him what to do. Tuchel, you don't tell him what. These are people I come in, I want to have a say in everything. So basically, as he's looking right now, I believe Carrick is the perfect person to take the job. And the honest truth to this, man, if the job becomes available that way, it's because I would say United should still go out there, interview under managers, before they decide, okay, if you're giving Carrick the job or we're giving somebody else. I would say if it's Carrick, De Zerbi, Areola, Marco Silva, who else? I would say give it to Carrick.
Yes.
I would say give it to Carrick. The honest truth is this: I believe all these managers I mentioned, I believe they are better experience than Carrick. But also, we cannot deny the fact that what Carrick has done is not a good job, because there was a time whereby the conversation of the next United coach was De Zerbi, Pochettino, Areola, Oliver Glasner. Those were the guys that was being mentioned. But what Carrick have come now to United have done is this guy have come into the club and he has taken the conversation now from all these guys I mentioned, whereby he has been able to say, guys, if you are going to get a manager, all these guys you're mentioning is not the person you want in your club. He has changed the conversation from Oliver Glasner to Nagelsmann and Enrique. The fact people are bullshitting these talks of Areola, Marco Silva and them is because of what Carrick have been able to do. He came in, did what he did in that team. It took the conversation now away whereby people are like, no, man, there's no way. If we're going to go for De Zerbi or Marco, let's give it to Carrick. Because I believe that every United fan base or fans know very well that with Carrick, it's a risk. And it's the club decision, whereby if it goes wrong, the board are on it. The fans are also on it. So I believe, okay, yes, tomorrow Carrick does not do well. Okay, let's let him go. There won't be too much shouting because everybody rooted for this guy. Let's give this guy the job. But with what I am seeing, I don't know, maybe this guy Rio Ferdinand just does this thing, man. And it's crazy whereby you have some United fans want to go with this guy. This is the same person that said a 6.7 bid is coming in from the Qatar, and we never saw it happen. So it makes no sense. For me, I believe Enrique will not work. Why? Because Enrique would want players. He would want, and you won't tell him what to do. So the guys out there you can actually, go for, that will be a yes kind of manager. Those are these guys we're talking about. If this guy came out here and put it that way, I would understand. But that nonsense is said, who is out there, you have to give it to Carrick. So he's basically telling me that if there's an opportunity for Enrique to join the club, or Carlo Ancelotti to join the club, or Diego Simeone to join the club, he will say no to it. Is that what he believes?
Well, that's
a problem.
That's what the quote is saying. He says, who's out there that's more qualified, which is a crazy thing to say, by the way. Who's more qualified than Carrick? That's crazy. And then he goes and he mentions Luis Enrique and says, can Luis Enrique come to the Premier League? Right. So he's challenging the,
you're talking about, because a manager. He won treble at Barcelona. Then man went to PSG and still won treble as well there. One PSG their first Champions League in how many years for like either in their history. So that is the same manager, Ferdinand, is questioning, can he?
Yeah.
He?
Is he
It's
who's more
crazy.
bro? You know what it is? I'm not against people who want Michael Carrick as the coach for next year, right? Because here's the thing about it. If you want to play devil's advocate, he's doing well, bro. And you look kind of crazy if you employ somebody and they're doing a good job and you fire them, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, it all depends on the strategic plan that they had when they hired Carrick. Did they say to him, "Listen, bro, we just need you to get us Europe, but at this point in your career, we can't hire you"? And did he agree? You get what I'm saying? So they might have been
Yeah.
that conversation to say that you're the stopgap, but long term, we don't see a future with you because we don't think you're qualified right now, which I also
Mhm.
don't have a problem with. But on the other hand, they could have said to him, if you do certain things to exceed expectations, so maybe the goal was Europe, which is Europa or Champions League. But if you do something like fourth and above, you've exceeded expectations. We can do a 1 year plus an additional year, depending on how you do that next year, for
Mhm.
continuity. Because again, these players are clearly buying into what the coaching team that Carrick has and his team are doing. A lot of your new guys are firing. So it's also a risk to let go of Carrick in that sense because the people he's working with and the team are working, they're gelling. Because you can have all the talent in the world, but if there's no chemistry between the staff that actually has to make what's happening on the pitch work, it's a problem. We've seen it. We've seen teams that have got great players, but it doesn't work because maybe the players don't have chemistry or the chemistry is there with their players, but the coaching staff doesn't match the players that are on the pitch. So if you say like Carrick, because of what he's doing, what can I say, bro? He's only had one loss and one draw. Man took us from 11 points behind Aston Villa to 3 points ahead of Aston Villa. These are all positive things, bro. Like if I'm at a job, if I'm an intern at a job, these are things I can bring to my boss to try and make a case for me to keep my job. You get what I'm
True.
saying? But
Mhm.
don't say that there's nobody better than me, the intern out there, because that's a very, very bold statement to make. Are you trying to say that the company can't go and look and find one person who is far more qualified to handle the job than you? It's impossible. You listed
Yeah.
names there. Luis Enrique, Julian Nagelsmann. The CVs of those people say otherwise. So when you ask,
Mhm.
is there anybody qualified? Yes, there is, obviously. I don't doubt that there's people qualified. My reservation with a Luis Enriquez, more specifically, isn't his CV. I would love, in a perfect world, I think United should get Luis because my fear is we already lost the opportunity to sign Pep when he was available. However, we may feel about him, Pep
Mhm.
seems to still get success if you back him. You get me?
Yeah.
So we lost that. We lost the opportunity to sign Klopp. These people coached opposition teams. So the likelihood of us getting them is very, very low. I don't see their fan bases being happy with it. I don't see our fan base being happy. We got the former Liverpool guy. He's the only guy who could. So Luis Enrique is in the same category as Klopp and and Pep, and it would be crazy for me to say I don't want him. But my
Mhm.
worry with Enrique isn't his coaching ability; it's whether him and Man United as a marriage makes sense. Because Temba, I just want to share my screen for people because I feel like people don't understand when I use this point. So let's look at our team, right? This is the Man United men's team. Obviously, I think most of these guys are probably going to leave, but we've got Bayern Dier, Tom Heaton, Andre Onana, and Sene Lamens. The only person who I think has a real future here is Lamens, right? We've got Diego Dalot, Mazraoui, Mateus, Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, Malacia, Patrick Dorgu, Lenioro, Luke Shaw, Heaven, and other. I'm not going to count these kids because we don't see them play.
Mhm.
We've got Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes or Fernandes, Casemiro. He's gone. We're not even going to count
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Manuel Ugarte, Kobe Maino. The rest, we don't count them. This guy's gone because Napoli is going to trigger the buy-on clause.
Mhm.
Mateus Cunha, Joshua Zirkzee might be leaving. Ahmad, Mbuemo, Benjamin Sheshko, the rest. We don't count these ones. We don't count them.
Yeah.
So looking at this main squad, how many of these people realistically play in a Luis Enrique squad? How many?
How many, bro?
Let's be honest, bro. I think maybe Sene can stay as a goalkeeper. He's very good. But
Yeah.
does Diego Dalot qualify? I don't think so.
Lufia doesn't
Mazraoui
qualify as
maybe.
well.
Mazraoui maybe, but he's old.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we still need a replacement. Mateus is always injured.
Mhm.
Maguire is signing a new contract, so he's got no choice with Maguire. Lisandro, yes, but also him
Well,
fitness.
Injured. Mhm.
You get me? Terrell Maracia, come on, guys. He doesn't even qualify to play for Carrick. Never mind Luis Enrique. Dorgu's not playing left back. Forget it. For Enrique.
Nah.
Lenny Euro, maybe. Yes, I think so. He's good enough. Luke Shaw's not playing. He's not qualified. I don't think so. Heaven, maybe. Question mark. He's still young. These
Yeah.
kids don't even feature. So in the defense, the only people I counted was Mazraoui as a second choice. Harry Maguire, because of contractual, he is not playing left back. Forget about it. He's bad. We saw that. Lenny Euro, maybe. Aiden Heaven, maybe. Do you think that Luis Enrique is operating with maybes?
Nah.
Okay. Let's go into the midfield. Is Mason Mount, from all the Luis Enrique teams we've seen, does he qualify? No, he doesn't, guys. Bruno might stay, might go, but he will play because he's the captain. Cass is gone, so you have to replace Casemiro. Ugarte was sold by the guy. Ugarte was sold by this guy. So it's a definite no. Kobe, I think so. It's just a matter of would he play Kobe from the bench or start him? Because
Yeah.
as much as I rate Kobe, Enrique might want somebody with a little bit more experience over Kobe and play Kobe from the bench. That's just the reality.
Mhm.
Because this is a manager with high standards, not us. He's not us. Mateus Cunha, with the holding of the ball, good luck. Enrique needs you to play 1-2 passes. Stop holding the ball.
True.
Joshua Zirkzee might be going.
Mhm.
Umbumo is another one. He might be on the bench because Ahmad is more technically gifted. But even Ahmad, is he of the right quality for Enrique? Question mark. Benjamin Sheshko, I think, will play. I think
off and on.
Yeah, bro. I think Benjamin will play. So what? I've counted 4 or 5 players from this entire squad. So you're telling me for a 22-man minimum squad, 5 people. So what are you gonna do with the rest? Are we going to replace that in the rest of the people in 1 summer, in 2 summers, in 3 summers? Come on.
That's not possible.
Come on. So that's my worry. I've never seen United buy that aggressively, except for maybe Ten Hag. They tried. But the point is, the club would have to shift a lot of players immediately and would have to replace. The other problem is, do Man United fans themselves, in light of what I just said, have the patience if Man United says, hey, Enrique, we understand you need 20 new players, for argument's sake, because we're not just playing Premier League, right? We're playing Champions League, we're playing FA Cup, we're playing Carabao Cup. So if the manager needs 22 to 25 players to cover the whole season, he might need a minimum of 11 to 15 within his first 2 seasons to even, compete, in my opinion. Yeah. United fans are too traumatized, Timber, to wait that long. And I know this because we lost to Newcastle and we dropped points to West Ham. These guys panicked.
Carry him gone.
Yeah, bruh. They were like, new manager bounce. Same old United. There's players throw manager under the bus. And I had to remind them, guys, these are not the same players. Who's throwing who under the bus here? These guys are new players. You can't say same players when it's new players. Come on. So the fan base that loses its mind after one bad result must have a stomach for a Luis Enrique rebuild. And at the same time, we have to deal with the unknown of whether Man United will back Luis Enrique properly, because he plays a different style to what Michael Carrick is doing right now. And the players, these guys, if you give them too much instructions, we've seen what happens.
Bro.
We've seen these guys can't handle more than touch the ball once and pass. They can't handle more than that. That's why I said in the last episode, I don't like the idea of a system manager managing United, because it's not the United way. It's not how we enjoy watching United, clearly, because the moment we saw Oli play and Carrick play, we all got happy, because that's what we grew up on. That's the bread and butter of our club. So all I said, unlike this stupid guy, I'm so sick of these legends. All I said was, if you're not going to get Luis Enrique because of what I said, get the best version of what Carrick is doing, or just keep Carrick. That's it.
Yeah.
Either get the best version of a Carrick out there, which I don't think there is, me personally, because if you look at all the other names, but I'm not getting Areola and all of these guys. I saw what happened to Tottenham Hotspurs when they thought they could trust Flip and Frank. If I'm going to trust somebody who's in a mid-table team, I might as well keep Carrick, because Carrick beat them.
Yeah.
With all the respect, Carrick already beat these guys. So I'm just going to keep Carrick. But if there was a person who was Carrick, but better, like he plays that football at the highest level, then by all means go get him. I'm not dying on the hill of Michael Carrick. But for Rio Ferdinand to say to us, who out there is more experienced? Come on. Just like Temba said, all the guys we rate as the best Premier League managers had to win outside before the Premier League teams brought them in. That's just the reality. Every single one of them in recent history. I even said it. So Alex was not Premier League proven. He didn't come coach Bournemouth and then coach United. He went from Scotland to Manchester United. That's what Sir Alex did. Mourinho, he didn't coach a team in England before coaching Chelsea. He left Porto, and came straight to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp, all of these leagues that we don't rate, he was in the Bundes, he came straight to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Pep, you can say whatever you want. I get it, you guys don't rate La Liga. Apparently, the Premier is the best league in the world. Pep coached La Liga. He coached in Germany. He came to Premier League. Not only did Pep win in the Premier League, he destroyed it. Nobody's doing 100 points again anytime soon. Okay? The amount of domination that Pep had, you can't keep saying, are they going to adapt to the Premier League? If these people are known for winning, with all due respect, they are qualified. That's all. You see, for a Man United manager to qualify, are they winners, bro? Because that's what our brand is synonymous with, winning. If you're not a winner, that's the mistake we would make with a person like a Pochettino. Or these guys are not winners. I'll give Glasner a bit of a benefit of the doubt, because at least he won a trophy with Crystal Palace. But everybody else, all they ever do is help small teams be competitive. Man, that's not good enough for me. That's not good enough for me.
That guy has won trophies with Frankfurt, European League, Europa. He has won it. Man went Oliver Glasner. Man still beat Liverpool for the Community Shield.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Was it Master Liverpool he beat in the FA Cup final as well? I think it was Man City.
I think it was City that he beat.
Yeah.
But the point is, at least I can point and say he's got a trophy. You get me?
Yeah.
I still don't want him, because I'm not going back to back three. But the qualification should be winner. And the best thing we can do for ourselves is get a person who's won at the upper echelons. They've won the leagues. Because let's be honest, we've seen people who are not good win the Champions League. I mean, we saw Chelsea people. We've seen Roberto Di Matteo, I think it was, win the Champions League.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Champions League. Yeah.
For me, respectfully, Thomas Tuchel, I know you won the league, but with PSG. But come on, I don't rate you as a coach. Me personally, I think your football is just nonsense. Crap. It's crap, bro. All of these English, this is how I know English fans don't enjoy good football. These people would really hire Thomas Tuchel to be our coach. You guys are on crack, bro.
You know what is this, man? Like United fans and England fans kind of they think the same way. Like I said to people, I said, people are talking about bringing in Thomas Tuchel. We had somebody like they had Gareth Southgate, whereby in the history of England national like history, that guy is the most successful, second most successful being like as a coach of England, because England never knew what quarterfinal, semi-final, finals of competition used to be until this guy came into England national team. And they started like quarterfinal, semi-finals. Now he get to final as well. Yes, he might have won it. That guy, he did a lot. And you get people talking about if you are bringing in Gareth Southgate, I am Gareth Southgate out from the very first day. But yet again, they tell you bring Tuchel in, and I believe Thomas Tuchel football is cack. It's rubbish. Than Gareth Southgate.
It's not great.
So it makes no sense. But United fans, and they are legend as well, and the fans. Oh, you guys.
Do you want to hear? These legends have been on fire this week because besides, obviously, this is a bad take from Rio. Like Rio, come on, bro. I know these people. You get so excited, and I appreciate you. You at least you are a United fan, Rio. You always be positive, but also use some common sense. Don't say such things, okay? Like, don't. At least you're not like Rooney. Hey, Temba, Rooney says that the 2010 World Cup was crap.
Oh, man. Like
he says that America can't do worse than us, apparently.
So you're telling me how can a World Cup whereby the anthem, the song for the World Cup is the best ever, sang by Shakira, Waka Waka, like is the best ever. Then you add the experience of Vuvuzela and Jabulani ball. I think he's talking out of his ass, man. I guess maybe for him it's bad because England obviously went out to what's it called? Was it Germany? Yeah, 4-1. Germany. Was Germany. So what is it like? Those guys they talk rubbish, man. Wasn't they were still saying something about Bruno getting into the all United 11.
Did he say
Bruno gets into it?
I don't think he does. It's crazy.
I hope he didn't say that because I think they were I did not really like picture it with. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if he said he will not get in or he's saying he'll get in.
It was on the overlap, ne? Let me get in. Bro. That's the one thing that stood out to me, bro. This man rates. I feel like the most memorable World Cups. It's who hosted before us? I think it was Germany, no?
Was it Germany?
In 06.
06. I think it was Brazil.
No, Brazil was 2014.
2014.
Remember it was
2014.
It was South Africa.
It was Korea, Japan. Korea, Japan 2002.
Yeah, I think it was Japan in 06. That was a good World Cup. Yeah. But my point is, bro, whenever we speak about World Cups, the two most enjoyed World Cups up to now, according to people, not me, is the South Africa one and Qatar. These are the two World Cups that people say they enjoyed the most. And it's funny because both of those World Cups, people didn't expect a lot because one, people didn't expect that Africa could host a World Cup. We proved them wrong. Yeah. And like Temba says, there's so much nostalgia around the 2010 World Cup. You can't call it crap, bro. There's the Waka Waka song. There's the Wave Your Flag song, bro. There's so many soundtracks, bro. The 2010 FIFA World Cup game mode from FIFA itself is one of people's most favorite game modes or games, because I remember the game, it actually had its own game separately. Brother, there's too much around 2010 itself that people, the Jabulani, bro, you love it or hate it, people remember the Jabulani, bro. And like Tim, bruh, we introduced the world to vuvuzelas. Guess what? We see vuvuzelas being used. I've seen vuvuzelas being used overseas, bro. So don't tell me that 2010 was crap and had no impact, bro.
He's talking nonsense, man. That guy, he's talking rubbish. That's
Bruh,
just
20. Are you
rubbish.
telling me that 2018, I think, was it Russia? That was better than us. Are you high, bro? Are you high, bro? Even
He's
with all
definitely
due
high.
respect, even Brazil didn't host a better World Cup than us, bro. Don't
Nah.
smoke crap, bro.
Nah.
Don't smoke crack, bro. So these, I don't know, bro. And I thought to myself, Timber, what if? Because all of them, I don't know if you've noticed, all of the United legends, except for like people we don't really count as legends, or we don't like Bastian, flipping Owen, that people don't like, speaks more positively about
want some?
United than the other legends. But every other legend, people we count as legends, bro. Okay, except for Rio Ferdinand. Rio loves the club. Patrice Evra loves the club. So I'm not gonna put you guys in this category. But you see, these English guys are so negative, bro. All of
Yo.
them. It's like
Yo.
they so bitter about something that happened at the club. And I'm like,
No, I
bruh,
believe they are bitter because of the fact that they see all these guys earning the kind of money they never had the opportunity of, getting. Look at Rashford, Bruno, Casemiro. These guys are earning thousands. And maybe those guys were in their own days, they never had the kind of money players of today have. They never had it. Which is why
Yeah, but
when I see it's not just about when it comes to like criticizing players, they do it very, very well. They will do that really well.
but they don't know how to praise them well as well. That's the problem I have. Because you
Yeah.
see other legends know how to complain, Timber. Like if you look at Obi Mikel,
Mhm.
he knows how to criticize Chelsea. Né?
Yeah.
But when Chelsea is doing well, bro, he also knows how to give credit to players, to coaches. So my
Mhm.
problem is that the United guys, it's like they take it personally if we do well. It's like these guys were happy when we were crap, because at least then the negativity is justified. Because Temba, how can you be negative about the recent? But we only lost one game in 2016. One. 2026, sorry.
Yeah.
We were undefeated up until Newcastle, the only team to do that this year. How
Yeah.
can you be unhappy? So what must Man United do? Because you guys keep talking about standards. If we are winning, is that not the standards you are referring to? It's just like when these fans, because I also have beef with United fans, as you know. Me, I beef with my fans. Now I'm beefing with my legends. The United fans say standards, right? But when a player performs, they go, I expect more. It's like, no. You have an agenda. And your agenda shows itself when the person or team does well. And you
Mhm.
just don't want to admit it. Versus, I just have an opinion. When my opinion is wrong, I come, I say I'm wrong, I apologize, I move forward, I enjoy supporting my team. So even the legends are the same, Timber. When
Yeah.
they say something and get proven wrong, they refuse to say, oh, you know what, this player, I was negative, but they proved me wrong. This bloody Roy Keane guy, negative about everyone. The minute these people start performing, he's doing his job. He's doing his job. And people are like, he's right. I'm like, no, he's not. Because when you did your job and you did it well, we praised you, Roy Keane.
Mhm.
We didn't just say you're doing your job. We said you are doing your job well. And we rate it. So in
Yeah.
the same way, when my bloody captain, Bruno Fernandes, is about to break the flipping assist record, I expect you to back him and to be positive about him. Not to say that he gets onto the all-star 11 of all time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
When we go through all the people that have played in midfield, he's on the bench. Let's be honest. Okay.
Mhm.
I
That's a
think Bruno
fact.
himself, I know Bruno himself knows he's on the bench. We've had some pretty, let's not have recency bias. Bruno himself knows, bruh. Who are you putting him in the midfield ahead of who?
I
Ahead
don't
of
know.
people who've won Premier Leagues. You know, it's not enough to just have your stats without the accolades. If this was Spurs, I would understand, because Spurs wins nothing. Then yes, we can put you in
Yeah.
the conversation. But here we win. So the
Mhm.
expectation is, and you know, it's funny, Temba. When I said Bruno will go down as the West captain, people criticize me. And I said this because I said, as captain, we've lost finals with him.
Mhm.
We finished in the West position with him.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it was his fault, but when you compare him to other captains, including Maguire, by the way, he's performed the most poorly.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with saying that because I'm adding the context. So these guys, bruh, they don't know how to criticize. I even sometimes wonder, I get it. These guys are stars. That's why Sky Sports is hiring them. But if you guys want analysis, bruh, please hire us. At least some of us, we watch football, we do homework. Come on. Like, I'm not saying hire me, but there's people on YouTube who do a better job than what these guys are doing. But did you see how Thierry Henry was analyzing Bruno Fernandes? He played for Arsenal, bro. Why is an Arsenal legend doing better football analysis and giving my captain praise? Bruh, that guy was like, I like it. He's arrogant. Love it. Yes, he's doing the right thing. Other people call Bruno's arrogance petulance. Brother, can you believe it? The best Premier League player would gives this guy credit. You guys can't do it, bro. You guys are losers, bro. That's all I think. That's why, bro, I'm not listening to my legends anymore. Thank you for all the Premier Leagues, but I don't like them personally. Me, that's where I sit with these guys. I don't like them, bro. I don't rate who they are right now. I don't support them right now. That's all I'm saying, bro. Me, my legends, you can say whatever you want. It's Man United over everyone. I don't care. If Ronaldo does crazy things like go to City, he's not my legend. I don't back him anymore. I back my club. I'm selfish. I'm jealous about my club. Because at the end of the day, Man United will remain. These guys played, they are gone. So if they want to be hurt, if they want to be bitter exes, they can go be the legends of other clubs. Rooney, you played for Everton. You can be Everton's legend. It's okay. You played for them.
Yeah.
So I'm sick of these guys. But anyway, shout out to Ika Kheng who says he needs. How can I help you, sir? With what exactly? I don't know if you want to contact me on Twitter. My handle, I will drop it. Actually, my handle is the same one as my YouTube one. You'll find me on Twitter with the exact same handle. Are you using a capture card? No. Funny enough, I'm streaming directly from my PC. It's holding on by a string, by glue. But I do need a capture card for, like, if I want to do gaming, to be honest. But let's talk, bro. Let me understand what you're trying to do. Reach me on Twitter. We'll talk, my friend. We'll talk. But Temba, let's move away from these stupid legends, bro. Let's talk about the Champions League.
Let's do that, bro.
Let me share my screen. You know what we do here. We have to look at facts, unlike the Man United legends who don't know about facts. Arsenal 2, Bayer Leverkusen 0. I actually watched this game. Leverkusen, bro. Leverkusen was not ready.
Honestly, man, he just tell you a team that come to Champions League to win it, and a team that comes to just add the numbers.
The occasion got to them, bro. I was so disappointed. I thought they'd give Arsenal a game at least, bro. But
yeah, they did in the first leg. They did.
Yeah, second leg.
But yet again, another thing, like the goal that guy scored, man.
Eze's goal. That goal was cold, bro. Oh my days, bro.
That goal will just wake anybody. And you don't save those, man. You don't save those. And when he struck that ball, I don't remember the last time I saw a strike like that. And these are things we used to see in the Premiership, and then no bangers like that. But all of a sudden, you don't get to see it anymore. You don't,
bro.
So
and you know what? You know what's even colder than the goal, bro? It's the way the guy celebrated. It reminded me of, the goal that Olise scored against United, that free kick.
Yeah.
And he didn't even celebrate, bro. Olise was just like, eh.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like, bro. Like,
I'm doing my job.
That guy just switched. And then he doesn't go, yeah. He was just like said, Arteta, bro, are you dumb? You've been benching this guy, bro, for Martin Odegaard. Are you dumb, bro?
Arteta is just crazy, man. Arteta. It's just crazy, man. I just hope he just wins something, man, because in my own opinion, man, the way I just hope he wins, and I've been saying it. If he doesn't win, they should sack him because I still don't believe he's that good, man. Honestly, but it will be as if I'm just being an hater. But let's see if he can win it.
Nah, you know what I
Because
think? I think he'll win the
Pep is
Prem.
not doing rubbish, man. But I don't think
I
he'll win
think he'll win
Champions
the
League, though.
Prem,
Yeah,
not the
he won't win.
Champions League. I think
Win
he'll
Champions League.
win the Prem and either the FA Cup or EFL Cup. One of the. I think he'll do like a double, and then I think he'll leave because I don't think he sees himself doing it again. I think he knows he's not gonna do this again. He's gonna leave on a high. Trust me.
Then
Arsenal's
he will
gonna
leave-
be looking for
he
a
will live to
manager
here. He would
No, just
live
to
to here.
to go on holiday, bro. I'm telling you, this guy is going to leave on a high. I know Arsenal fans are gonna say I'm crazy,
Mhm.
but you guys are also gonna be shopping for a manager in the summer. Trust me.
Poop.
Because this guy was ready to quit after failing to beat the other coaches twice. He's tired, bro. And this league will make you tired, especially when you're fighting against people like Klopp and flipping Pep. This guy knows that next year, when everybody regroups, he's cooked. So the moment he wins this, he's out, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I truly believe he will win the league. And guys, look, United fans, Tottenham fans, Chelsea fans, who else is a Arsenal up? All the people who just don't want Arsenal to win, right? Accept it. This is what happens when your clubs don't compete. You got no right complaining when you are not in the conversation. If you're in the conversation and you lose, I understand.
Yeah.
But if you're not in the look at our lives. We all want City to win. Is that not shameful? Are you not ashamed? You want your City rivals to beat your other rivals. You want other people to do your job. Guys, just accept. Okay? Arsenal is going to be the champion. It's okay, guys. The world won't end. We're just gonna have a difficult summer, okay? Because they're going to be rubbing the trophy in our faces. And maybe that's what we need for some of you to remember that we need to have standards in this club. For you guys to understand the top 4 is minimum, it's not the goal, okay? Maybe Arsenal winning will pain you, it must pain you. It does pain me, like my orgas, they say it doesn't pain me. It must pain you. You must feel it so that
Yes,
you have spent it.
Because since no one wants to do the job,
let us know.
Personal, then they should win it.
Yeah,
because one thing, the reason why I've been saying Arsenal does not have a chance of winning it all this while was because of the fact that they don't have that squad depth. But coming back to the Champions League, man, they played well. Easy, good goal. And Madrid, bro.
Yeah, bro. 2-1.
First leg.
Wait, let's talk about Bernardo's red card first of all. That was dumb. What was he doing?
Bro. Honestly, man, it's a good thing that he got the red because that guy pisses me off. I dislike that guy so much because he has this innocent face and bro, man, that guy pisses me off, man. He has this innocent face because he can do some kind of nonsense.
I never knew you.
And if that foul was in the Premiership, that would not get given. Because and I've been saying for a very long time that when it comes to the Premiership and the Champions League, the officiating is a different ball game. Because what he did there, he was smart, kept his hand in his back, and leaned towards the ball. He knew what he was doing. And if it was in Premiership, they would just tell you that no, man, his hand is on his back. Of which I've been saying it. But when it comes to the Champions League, they don't care. It touch your hand anywhere it touch your hand. Even though the ball touches your leg and touch your hand, it's a penalty. And the red card, I don't know what he was doing there. I believe he just let the ball go in if he was unable to get to the ball. Let the ball go in. But he decided to stop the ball. And he got a red for it.
But
even
look at this, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the body shape. This is not a natural body shape, bro. You can see that he's
Yes,
So,
now he moves with the ball.
You're goalkeeping, bro. This is nah. This is bad, bro. Wait, let me zoom in for the people in the back who can't look at this.
He's
Guys, no
shameless, man.
ways.
He's shameless. He's shameless.
This is
Man.
bad, bro. He let his team down, bro. But look, it's a respectable score for the second leg, 2-1 to City.
Yeah.
Vinicius Junior scoring again, I believe.
Yeah.
Uh,
That guy owns Man City now. Previously, he used to be Rodrigo that owns Man City. Now I think it's Vinicius Junior because he just went here and get the job done. And I love it, man. He cannot stop going. I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
But who do they give you in the next round? Did they not give you PSG or something? I swear.
Bayern.
They gave you guys. Oh, they gave you guys a rotten.
It's a Bayern. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich.
I swear, this Champions League has got an agenda. They're trying to let Arsenal win. I see you guys.
Bro, Arsenal is like if Barcelona somehow allows Arsenal win, I'm gonna curse every one of them. Honestly.
Dude. No, but I don't think so, bruh. Hansi Flick is too good. Speaking of Barcelona, 7-2, 8-3 on aggregate. Jesus.
That is how you do it. You know, when you come talk about, you know what people don't really understand this. In the Premiership, you guys are busy hyping the league up. You play your arm football you're playing. Everybody plays the same nonsense. Ateta does. Want to take a throw in. You have players like Diego Dallo will run from this side down there to go take a throw in. You take away, clean the ball first with away, then launch it in. That is what we basically see in the Premiership. Set piece, long throw. That's what we're seeing. Then you come to the league whereby they play ball. So what we saw there is to tell you guys are busy hyping up your league, but we all know who owns the football. Like I was saying the last episode, all the club in Premiership, all the club that have won Champions League is 15 Champions League they've won. 15. Madrid alone has 15. Madrid alone has 15. Tell me, just before Rodri robbed Vinicius of a Ballon d'Or, the first player that won it at Premiership was Cristiano Ronaldo. He was the first, he was the last.
Actually, it was Michael Owen and then Cristiano.
Michael Owen did not fall on lap. He fought under Real Madrid.
Did you run in Madrid?
No, he fought like he fought under Madrid.
No way.
The year he won it.
Yeah.
I know everything he played was at Liverpool, but he won it at being a Madrid player. Like Ronaldo played and won it right there.
Yeah, bro. Michael Owen was playing for Liverpool FC when he won the Ballon d'Or in 2001. Yeah, bro. See, I'm not crazy.
What year did he move to Madrid?
I don't know, but he won it in 2020. Let me check what year. What year did Michael Owen move to Real Madrid?
Okay, moved to Madrid 2004.
2004, yes.
So basically, he won that at.
So he won it because I remember, bro. Remember, he won it before he started having his injuries, and he was like, he was flipping Robbie Fowler's record, bro, as a young kid. That's when he won it in 2001. Bro. But the point is, like you're saying, there's only been two. So one in 2001, and the last one was before Rodri, 09 or 08, around there.
08, 08.
Yeah.
08, 09, yeah, 08, 09.
The best league in the world. With 3 Ballon d'Or winners, by the way.
People. Yeah. Then you have come to La Liga where they play football, whereby you have 2 players. They head football ransom hostage for 15 years. 15. 2 guys, 15 years. And people want to have that conversation talking about like bro, man, that league, they hype it up. That's the problem I have with that league. But when you see such results, 7-2, I was even praying that just keep scoring, just keep getting the goal, because I want people to understand that the Premiership is just been overhyped. I believe most watched, most entertaining.
Most marketed.
You could say is the like they market it well. The PR of it's just so
PR
good.
is so good. It's great, bro.
The media
Because
is so good.
if you look at all the aggregate scores for the Premier League, 5-1 for City.
Mhm.
City, second best team in the league, got beaten 5-1. Jeez. 8-3,
Yeah.
Barcelona, Newcastle. 7-5. Like, imagine, can you imagine when Tottenham is the team? Besides Liverpool, yeah, well done, Liverpool. Tottenham, 5-7. The only team that almost did a remontada or are respectable. The team that's fighting relegation. That's this league should be ashamed, bro. This
Tell
league
me.
should be ashamed.
They should, but they are not. And they will never be, man.
Where's Chelsea? You know, I'm busy looking at other results here and I'm not
Oh,
seeing
Chelsea,
Where's-
man. Hey, show more. Go down and show more. More
I
matches.
saw Chelsea also played these criminals.
What? 8-2. Bro.
Where's their aggregate? Hey, 8-2.
8-2.
Chelsea, after spending 1 billion, getting
Bro.
banned from transfers, suspended sentence, apparently, whatever. Hey, look at Bayern. Yo, guy, Madrid guys, good luck. 10-2.
Oh, 10-2, man. 10-2, bro.
Hey, these guys beat. Yo.
But you know what, Vegeta? Like, Bodø Glimt, I mean, what Sporting Lisbon did was just incredible, man.
But also,
Because-
Bodø Glimt, what a letdown, bro. After
Bro,
hyping him.
man. Like, bro, 5-0. Oh, my God. I think basically what they were doing the same thing this, what's his name does. Because they did not play anything in that game. So maybe they felt we've won the first leg 3-0. If we defend well, we might
The next
lose 1-2-0. But bro, 5.
5-0, bro. And you know what? At 2-0, Bodø Glimt should have been like, hang on, that's 3-2 aggregate. Let's lock in here.
Let's look
So-
in and see if we can get a goal. No. Kept doing the nonsense they're doing.
These guys, their bums went, bro. Wow, whatever. Liverpool doing the right thing. If you're a top team, this is what you do. 4-0, 4-1 on
Yeah.
aggregate. Who does Liverpool have in the next round, actually? Let's see.
PSG.
PSG. Hey. Hey. Liverpool slot. Hey. I think you guys just postponed your death. I think that's all that happened here. Sporting, please, bro. You see this 5-0 energy? I need it. I need it.
Even this summer, Arsenal are going to meet Barca at Atletico Madrid. I want Barca anyway.
Oh, this is gonna be nice, bro. A La Liga tie. This is
Yeah, it's not going to be nice, bro. It's going to be this guy is going to get whitewashed, man. It's going to be that guy is don't like that guy called Diego Simeone, man. Honestly,
didn't you knock out Barcelona now in the Spanish Cup or something?
Copa del Rey. No, you almost that thing you almost lost. That guy is shameless, man. You won Barcelona 4-0 in the second leg. You came there, let us defend. We won't play anything. And it was almost close to losing that game. If I was the owner of that club, I would have sacked him. Like, what are you doing?
This thing is simple, bro. I just need Yamal to redeem my backing of him, bro. People were cussing me when I backed you, Yamal. Just win the Champions League, buddy. And we're all square, bro. I don't support Barcelona. I support Yamal. I hope it's clear, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I don't like Barcelona. You see, if Lamille leaves, I can go back to hating in peace. But unfortunately, I rate Yamal and I rate Hansi Flick. I just hate Barcelona, the club. I hate those guys, bro. But no, other than that, the other leagues are doing well for themselves. I mean, look at this. All the Spanish teams made it through. Bayern Munich representing. They made it through.
It's not about having 6 or 7 teams. Yeah, let me just tell you, all the Champions League we've been winning in Spain, we've been doing that, having just 3 teams.
Mm.
3. We're having 3, while Champions League was England was having 5. So
And
that
I
we were
swear
having,
those 3 teams have seen a final more than most English teams.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
because Atletico's been to a few finals, Madrid obviously, Barcelona's also been to a few finals. They've won 2 trebles. So really, this whole best league in the world thing, I don't know where it comes from, bro. When people are doing trebles and dunking on your head, when Bayern is busy out here slapping Arsenal for fun, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I mean, La
What?
Liga showed us levels when our best team could not beat Barcelona. There was nothing we could do in that final, bro. Like that team was that good, bro. I just watched Messi and David Villa and that midfield. Yeah, no. That's why I'm like La Liga, bro. You have to understand that Sir Alex team was good, bro. But the Spain team was just better, bro. But
Bro,
anyway,
you know what's about that team you're talking about, David Villa. That team was crazy, man. It's crazy.
bro, those guys. By the way, another crazy thing my legend said. I just remembered something. He's criminal. Timber,
Mhm.
can you believe that Rooney said that Neymar was never a top player at any time? That
I know
there was
you
no
lie.
there's
You
no
lie.
English. He's not better than English. Something about brother.
No, no,
Oh
no, no, no,
yes,
no.
I've got the actual quote. I've got the actual quote. You won't
No,
believe-
no.
this guy says I like Neymar, but I've never seen Neymar as a top player. Top like Messi and Ronaldo in that category. He
There's
was
no way
good
he's
at
saying that.
Barcelona. He did. It was on the overlap
Overlap.
thing.
And
Yeah,
you
bro.
know, and what did Gary Neville, Roy Keane, then say about that?
I don't know. I didn't see their response. I was laughing, bro.
Come
Rooney.
on.
They say that Prime Rooney was better than Prime Neymar.
Who said so?
And let's be honest, I love Rooney. But did Rooney have the technical football ability of Neymar Jr. at his
Come
prime
on,
at
man.
Barcelona?
What I would do
Let's
here?
be real right now, bro. The Neymar Jr. that should have won the Ballon d'Or against Ronaldo and Messi, but got robbed. Let's be honest, bro.
Bro. No, man.
Neymar
There's no way that guy said that, man.
Talented, bro. He did, bro. I actually saw him say it out of his mouth.
Because like you said, I was saying to somebody, I said, even if Vinicius Junior had won the Ballon d'Or, there's no way you come and tell me he's a better player than Neymar. Because for me, like you said, Neymar was robbed one of his Ballon d'Or, but yet again, it's still what we always say, and people want to shy away from it. Those Ballon d'Or that Messi has, 3 or 4 of them is not his.
It's a robbery. It's a robbery.
It's not. It's not.
Ima-
2015,
imagine this
2016, it was Neymar. 2015, 2016, that was Neymar's season. And I understand why he left Barcelona. Because he got to understand that as long as this guy is here, he will just keep taking my what belongs to me. Because I'm not sure that 2015, 2016, Neymar was Barca. Man was bagging goals, played the best of football. But yeah,
That
again,
kid
Ballon
was-
d'Or, Messi.
bro. And that kid was ready to.
Crazy.
That guy should have actually replaced Messi at Barcelona. Technique, in my opinion. The same way Messi replaced Ronaldinho, I think Neymar. Because, bro, PSG was not the move, bro. It's kind of like moving to the Saudi league in your prime years. It's so dumb. Bro.
Yeah. No, but just he had to leave because I think maybe what he said to himself is, if I have the best chance, I have to just leave this guy here, go somewhere else. Because it's just like when people talk about Di Maria, I tell people, like, do you guys understand that when Argentina is playing football, Di Maria is the best player? And people don't want to argue. I said, go and check every final or every Di Maria did not play. Argentina did not win it. They did not. Every final he did not play, they lost it.
People watch football on Twitter, bro. They don't watch it on TV. Because when you say certain things, it's like you're saying something unbelievable. But it's like if you actually hear what we're saying and you watch the game, like I am a United fan, but brother, Prime Neymar on Prime Rooney. Okay, let's not even do that, bro. If Neymar Prime played in my team's wing, he would have also won the same amount of leagues. Let's be honest. He's good, bro. The guy was good.
Crazy. It's crazy. Like saying, no, there's no way that, no. Let's just even just talk something else, man.
But hey, man, he's never seen him as a top player. That's
I know, never.
I swear these guys are paid for negativity. But anyway, United's game is in half an hour, so let's wrap up the show with Morocco winning the AFCON. Yes, guys. If you haven't heard, Senegal is no longer the CAF champion. They still have the trophy, from what I've seen. They're just not the official champion.
Obviously, they would have the trophy and they will have the cash as well. Because I think it's $10 million you get by winning it. But
just funny to me, bro.
On record, it's
Morocco's.
Morocco. Now, Vita, this is a very, very, very sensitive topic of mine. Sometimes, do you know who I blame here? I am blaming the ref.
Yeah,
because one thing is this, Medita. I believe if you go to basketball, everybody that takes part in that games understand everything down to the rule. They know everything. Because we are here going, from that clip you sent to me when I was watching it, the guy was saying the players did not go and protest and blah, blah, blah. Like, should the players, it should not be their duty to go protest, because it should be the duty of the ref to know that.
Let's play the clip. Let's actually play the clip. And then, so that when you are referencing, I agree, it's not the players, but I think what he meant to say is that because the CAF officials are there, remember, it's actually their job when the other team is breaking the rules. Because, like you're saying, the referee is not doing his job. So in that moment, the CAF officials are supposed to say, then it's over. I mean, FIFA would step in if you do that at a FIFA tournament. So I did that. Anyway, let's just play the clip for people to understand.
Chairman.
Let's try this again.
Arbitration for Sport, as well as current chairman of the PSL DC.
Let's try this from the beginning.
Former CAF Disciplinary Committee chairman, a respected arbitrator at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, as well as current chairman of the PSL DC, Mr. Raymond Hack. How does the world respond to a decision like this?
Well, firstly, you've got to look at the decision. This was a decision made by the appeal board, and they based their decision on Article 82, which said that if the team goes off the field of play without the authority of the referee, Article 84 comes into play. But they didn't read Article 84 too well, because Article 84 says the team which contravenes the provisions of Article 82 and Article 83 will be eliminated from the competition. It doesn't say the provisions of Article 82 or 83. It says Article 82 and 83. And that's where they award the 3 points or the 3-0 score. Senegal did not in any way do anything wrong as far as Article 83 is concerned. But the point that they are all missing is the referee's decision in terms of Article 6 of the CAF disciplinary code is final. So when is final? If you look in terms of the IFAB rules, whether it be 5.2, which talks about the referee, the game is finished when the referee blows the whistle for it being finished. What happened in this particular game is that a penalty was awarded to Morocco in the last minute of the game. The Senegalese players protested and they walked off the field. They shouldn't have walked off the field. There's no dispute as far as that is concerned. The referee did not blow for the end of the game. The Moroccan players did not go up to the referee and say to him, listen, in terms of Article 82, they've walked off the field. We are now the champions. Blow your whistle. He didn't do that. He allowed the team to come on. They took a penalty, Morocco. They missed the penalty. They then go into the extra time playoff. At no stage did they go to the referee and say, okay, we will take the penalty, we will go into extra time if need be, under protest. Had they said that we are going under protest, then you can deal with it, that the referee may have not done the correct decision or something like that. But that was never done. They allowed the game to be finished. The referee blew the whistle, and Senegal won the game. That is the end of the story.
Okay, I don't want to get get copyrighted, so we're gonna. That's I just wanted people to know the context of what happened. That is factually what happened. Temba, you can take it because I've got a whole speech.
Like I was saying just now to you, like the rules of the game, the ref is supposed to know it, and in a time whereby the ref does not even know the rules of the game, what chances does those players have? Because right now we are talking about the ref when the game becomes finally over, when the refs blows the final whistle. Then you ask yourself, there have been so many rules, so many questions I want to ask. We played Lesotho. Tato Mokwena played the game. What happened? They deducted 3 points from South Africa. Final whistle have been blown. What happened? Because now Nigeria protested, they protested, they kept protesting after the game. What happened? They took decision. Now, in the game of Morocco, the game, I believe, if the ref knew the rule, he should have ended the game at that spot. But do you actually believe that if the Moroccan players are saying, no, we're not playing this game anymore, it was going to happen? Because it will not. Because all they did was, let's just make peace, to let us play the game and see if we can win the game. And for me, I won't lie to you, Vegeta. If that was South Africa playing Morocco or playing Senegal in that final, and that happened, and somebody says after the game, like, no, this does not make any sense, we need to protest. Maybe somebody now went, checked the rules, and said, no, man, it doesn't make sense. This is what the rule says here. This is what it says here. Because nobody knew that this thing was going on behind the scene. Everybody was shocked when it came outside. But I knew that after the game, Morocco coach said they are going to appeal this decision. He said it. Because the honest truth is this, man, like, as much as I feel for Senegal, honestly, I can tell you that there have been games building to that final, but I can tell you that there have been some stupid calls that was made that was favoring Morocco. Like in the game they played against Tanzania. That was a penalty. They didn't give the Tanzania a penalty. But in the final right now, first of all, the goal that Senegal scored, that was a foul. Because people are not making it seem as if, no, they are trying to it's scripted for them to win it. Like I was in the group chat when they said it, I said, no, bro, scripted or not scripted, we should agree that what Senegal coach did was stupid. There is no reason why you as a coach, you'll be telling the players to walk out of the pitch. They did not just walk out of the pitch. They walked out and went straight to the dressing room for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So now you have a situation whereby now Mane was able to bring them back to the pitch after they were able to settle everything down. Then you have now somebody like Brahim Diaz now having how many thousand people watching him to just score a penalty and go. Pressure for 10 minutes. The guy has been like watching chaos happening on the pitch. Because what he did, he might have had a stupid penalty that Peneke was trying to do. But he can come outside and tell you that it's the pressure. And nobody will argue with him. Because for me, if that was South Africa, God knows, I'll be saying it as well. Because you know what, Vegeta? The reason why I'm here just like saying they did the right thing is because while watching the game, I was doing a watch and I said what Senegal did is actually stupid. First of all, it means you don't respect the fans, you don't respect the game, You don't respect your opponents. And above all, it means you don't respect the ref and the match commissioner. To just have your coach. Like, I have never had it anywhere before in the history of football that a team wins a cup and they give it to the other team. Just as I've also not seen it anywhere in the world that a coach asks his players to come outside and go to the dressing room. I've never seen it.
Don't worry, it might happen again very soon, by the way.
No, it won't happen again. The reason why it won't happen again is because of this action these guys took.
No. Before that, Temba, don't worry.
Visa, you know, this is what we are doing right now. You showed me the clip, and I said it to you. I said they did not protest.
Temba,
but right now, when you have the time by Guinea and now protesting, it is only fair to say yes, since you guys protested and we gave the trophy to you guys. Yes, it's only fair. Okay, this one we're giving it to Guinea as well. That makes sense to me. But what I will not support and condone here is that Morocco did the wrong thing. No, they did the right thing. They protested. Guinea did not protested. They did not appeal. And yes, that was 1987 that we went, 1987 or 1937. I don't know. I'm not sure of the dates. But the other truth is that they appealed. Guinea did not appeal. But right now, with everything on the ground, Guinea have everything. And it's even sweet and very nice that it's the same Morocco that won it against them that the same thing happened to. So but for me, I believe that the way to go is CAF just call them and say, okay, you guys did this. We played it to your demand. Okay, now they're also protesting. Okay, yes, we are giving them the record as well.
But the sad thing for me, it's not even about more. Okay, it is, but it's about the continent, because we're in a situation where, like you're saying, Guinea might get this, but at the same time, CAS might overturn the overturned rule, and then what? You give it back to Senegal. So we just look like clowns.
No, it wouldn't make sense for them to do so. Because
there is. There's presidents. There's presidents. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't make any sense. Brother, I get it. I'm telling you what I've researched. Temba, you have to understand, bro. I've been fuming since I heard this thing, and I went to
make no
do
sense.
research. I know it doesn't, but Temba, what I'm trying to say is some decisions are bigger than justice or whatever, because your decision will set a dangerous precedent, and it will cause a ripple effect that just makes all of us look like idiots. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now it's my turn. Now let me, because the game's about to start. Me personally, right? When the game happened, I don't want to go back and go back on what I said. When Senegal walked off, and everybody said, "Don't walk off, you'll get punished." I said, in light of what Morocco's been doing, do it. Take the punishment. It's fine. Because I was against the lack of, sportsmanship from Morocco throughout this tournament. So I said from the beginning, if Morocco are so desperate to win this trophy, Senegal, walk off and deal with the consequences of walking off. Because people were telling me, no, let's not walk off. We will deal with it after the fact. I said, guys, there's never been a time in history where talking to the enemy or the person who does the wrong thing works. You have to do an extreme thing for people to listen to you. So I'm in support of walking off, provided you stand on business. I understand Sadio Mane looks like he comes off with class, but I'm like, dude, if you're going to walk off, walk off. If you're not going to walk off, don't walk off. But me personally, if Bafana was in that situation and I saw what happened to Nigeria, I saw what happened to, like you're saying, Tanzania, it's not one team that Morocco did this to, guys. Morocco has been cheating throughout this tournament. These guys are too, and I'm like, it's weird, bro. Because when the rest of our teams lose, we lose, bro. We just go home, we accept it. But these Morocco guys are stealing towels, they are putting torches. I'm like, bro, are you guys that desperate? So when I saw a team attempt to stand up for themselves. I said Morocco, I said Senegal, do it. But understand it will come with consequences, but I'm behind you. Because revolutions are built on blood. In this case, figuratively. Somebody has to stand up to these North African teams, bro. Because this thing is bigger than just what happened. Even Pito, all those years ago at Sundown said it, bro. These guys are bullies, bro. They don't like to lose. They don't. And that's the truth, bro. North African teams don't like to lose, whether it's the CAF Championship or AFCON. These people are so losers. The rest of us, in my opinion, if we want to talk about respect for the ref and the game, I think most of our countries and teams have more respect, with all due respect, than the North Africans. I'm even, bruh, to show you how deep this, even Algeria's like, yo, bro, Morocco, bro, you guys are shady. That's how deep this thing is, bro. If your fellow North African can say to you, hey, bro, I don't know, but this is not a good look. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to go back on my words. I was happy that they walked off. It's not that I wanted them to walk off, but I was so pissed at that point. I'm like, bruh, come on, like, just play the game, guys. If you're a good team, you'll win the final. If you're not good, you lose. Everybody's teams go through that thing. It's part of the game. But now you guys are busy fighting with the towel. You're fighting with people's goalkeepers. Like Morocco, what are we doing? You get me? And also, the other problem I had with Morocco is that they were doing dark arts. They were kicking people, and the referee was not doing anything. And I said, that's suspicious. But anyway, let me not get ahead of myself, right? I wanna my speech, my one. I've split it into facts and then my opinion. And I want to start with the facts, Netemba. Right? So the facts of this, unbiased, this has nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna read what I wrote. I told you, Temba, I came prepared today. I wrote, I don't want to forget my thoughts. The AFCON, I want to read all of these facts. AFCON
Go on, bro.
2025 final saw the hosts Morocco versus Senegal. Senegal won 1-0 in extra time after a chaotic end. A late penalty awarded to Morocco, which obviously was saved. Earlier disallowed Senegal goal, by the way, that was dodgy. I don't know if people forgot that goal. The earlier goal wasn't supposed to be disallowed, in my opinion, but it was. And the Senegal players walking off the pitch for 15 to 17 minutes. That's factually what happened, okay? Morocco missed a penalty. Extra time did happen. Senegal did score the extra time. Disallowed goal, players protesting. That happened. The referee did not authorize the walk-off, but convinced Senegal to return. Factual. Play resumed. The match finished normally. Senegal was crowned the winners on the field. That factually happened. Morocco's federation appealed, citing breach of regulations, Articles 82 and 84, which was just mentioned by that guy. Yes, he mentioned that these are the two articles that they cited, which is team leaving without referee's permission. I think that's article number 2, which is considered loser or forfeit, and then you lose 3-0 unless you won by a big score. I didn't even know that. Then on March 17th, CAF's appeal board upheld the appeal, declared Senegal forfeited the final, voided all events after the walk-off, and awarded the win. By the way, interesting fact, originally, a different board within CAF itself actually said that Senegal was fine, and then a different board overturned the other board's opinion. So even the guys in CAF don't agree. By the way, I just want to put that out there. The people who work together don't agree on the rules. But anyway, I digress. Senegal's federation claims it's unfair, unprecedented. Those are the quotes. That's true. CAF stated that the ruling follows the regulations exactly. The Board of Appeal is independent, but the decision is controversial. That's true. Both sides faced earlier sanctions for unsporting conduct. That's also true, right? So those are the facts, okay? If you are unhappy, you are fighting with the facts. That's not me. That's what happened. Now, this is Vegeta's opinion. You see, now we add my opinion, people. Now this is just me. Like I said, I don't like this decision. I'm against the independent body. And honestly, I just think everything around Morocco and this tournament was dodgy. That's why I think this whole scenario is dodgy. Okay. And I'll give you guys context later on why I think it's dodgy, right? I personally think the rules are being bent or twisted to benefit Morocco. And I'll read exactly what I said here. Articles 82/84 target permanent. It says so in the rules. The article states that you must permanently refuse to play or not show up.
Are you reading it, or are you reading it?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Can you share it?
I'm reading it, brother. This
Yeah,
is on a Word document, my friend. I went to do
Okay.
the research. Because you know what I've noticed? Whenever we listen to politicians or to these people, we always hear article this of the constitution. We never know we never know what these things are. Let's be honest. But according to my research, the articles say there must be a permanent refusal or no show. That's what 82 says. So not temporary protest where the referee resumes and finishes the game. Senegal completed and won it on the pitch, retroactively avoiding that clashes with IFAB Law 5. So by the way, IFAB's law actually supersedes these ones. If you didn't know. So IFAB Law 5 says that the referee's decision is the final decision. So in other words, even if CAF thinks there was a rule voided, they can't overturn the referee's ruling because the IFAB ruling supersedes Article 82 and 84.
I want to ask something about that. Like, so who is IFAB? Who is CAF?
So remember, CAF has
IFAB. Okay.
So I'll just Google the full name of IFAB, but basically CAF has its rules for the continent because every continent has different governing bodies, just like every FA in the league. You know, like leagues. Our leagues don't actually have the same rules, if you didn't know. The rules are actually determined by the FA, by the way, if people didn't know. So CAF has its own set of rules that governs its tournaments, but then there are global rules, I suppose, if you want to call it that, like FIFA.
It's
FIFA's
rules. Board. Okay, go on.
FIFA's rulings would be higher than CAF, essentially. If we had to go to arbitrary court, and so I forgot what IFAB stands for. I'll Google it now.
It's an International Football Association Board. I just checked it down.
Thank you for that one, Temba. So basically, the international guys' rules supersede our articles. That's why a lot of the experts say that Senegal actually has precedents to overturn it. It might not happen overnight, but we could see at some stage Senegal being rewarded because of this rule, just this rule alone, that says the ref's decision is final. And basically the context of that rule is to say that if we're able to go back after the fact and overrule a ref, it basically negates the role of the ref because the ref is technically the highest authority on the day. And this actually makes Temba's argument.
He also needs to know these rules. That's why it pisses me off.
I'm on your side here. That's where, so Rule 5 is in favor of Senegal, but it proves what Temba's saying in that if the ref is supposed to be the highest level decision maker on the pitch on the day, he's meant to make the correct ruling. So Morocco is right, but they are wrong at the same time. Because the ref ruled in a manner that is not right.
Just like you were saying, Senegal are also right, and they're also wrong.
So two things can exist. So my point is, I'm against CAF because technically the game is finished. You can't come after 2 months and give the thing to the other people. So they're not applying the rules correctly. And it's almost as if they went and did homework. That's how desperate they are, bruh. These guys couldn't win on the pitch, couldn't win cheating. So they are going to try and win this way. So that's why I'm not happy. Everything here that I'm talking about, the ref not doing his job, Morocco's appeal, and Morocco's cheating things, all of it for me personally makes all of us look bad. Because you have to understand, at the end of the day, the world doesn't see Morocco or Senegal. They see Africa.
Continent,
me?
yeah.
They see the continent. And already, because of people like Jamie Carragher and other people, they
Klopp
look
as well.
down. They look down on the tournament. So yes, Morocco is getting awarded this, but it's at the and also the referee did dodgy things. But all of these things are at the expense of the continent of Africa, and it's making us look like an unserious, right? And as much as we hate it, if we want justice, whatever, you can point out the fact that the referee did his job incorrectly without stripping Senegal, bro. Because now you're opening a can of worms like Guinea. It's going to create a circus, okay? It's unfortunately, and the perception of something is the problem. Because, in my opinion, as a United fan, I'm looking at this and saying, this is not a serious tournament. Why should I let go of my players to go at a tournament where even the CAF guys can't agree? Guys, I told you that
Ref doesn't know the rules.
One board in CAF said A, and another board in CAF said, no, you are wrong. So the people who are supposed to preside over this don't know. The referee is in charge. He doesn't know that he's the one who's supposed to say, yo, Senegal, it's over. So I'm just saying that, unfortunately, Morocco should have been the one, not Senegal. Morocco, in order to save face for Africa, Morocco should have been the one to hold the L, unfortunately, because now Senegal is going to the court of arbitration and they're going to cite this law.
Yeah, they have to do so, because for me, I think the two ways you settle this, because I believe since IFAB is a different body,
yes,
to what's it called, CAF,
to CAF,
because initially I was thinking that IFAB and CAF are the same, which is why I was saying the only way you balance this now is just tell Morocco, since you guys have protested, we'll play to your demands. We are also giving Guinea the one you guys want.
Yeah, that's the only fair thing. But I guarantee you that even Morocco will do exactly what Senegal's doing. They're gonna go and protest. So it's a vicious cycle.
Which is why I'm saying now, there's no need for them to do so if they decide, like the way they did now, to go to the IFAB now to quote these rules and everything. We just have to just wait and see what result they come up with. Honestly, but I think that would just make already. They don't even rate the game already. I've been saying it. Like I said, I don't even know why. Why do Africa even play? Why do we play the tournament when people are not watching? Like,
can
because
I be honest?
Europe play, Copa America play, this Asian play, the same time. Why is only Africa different?
Can I be honest, Timber? In light of the amount of games, I actually think it would be smarter for all of these tournaments to take a mid-season pause. You know why? I think because look at this year. These guys are going to play 55 games plus, depending on how far they get in their tournaments. And then they still have to play a World Cup. Then they still have preseason. I think it would actually be beneficial if everybody else changed to CAF schedule so that when the season ends, football is done, bro. Let people take a break. Because look at Madrid, look at Tottenham Spurs, look at the amount of injuries. But that's another topic.
Vegeta, you need to remember that. Like when because you look at when the World Cup is being played or Europa is being played, you look at it and see that all the leagues are not playing that time. All the leagues. It's only in Africa we are playing our own tournaments and clubs is holding. Europe, when the European trophies, Copa America is taking place, Asian is taking place. Go check. Every league football is off season. And for me, I think that is why the team also gets that much attention because there's no football to watch. There was a time whereby I watched the women football. I was watching because there was nothing to watch.
Because there's nothing to watch. No,
But
I hear you, and I think
don't watch Ananga as well for it.
I think that's why Motsepe is trying to change it to align. Well, he's making changes to try and make it align with Europe.
Yeah, he has to make changes, man. Changes making. I don't know. This one is busy doing it right here. Honestly, this one is just nonsense, man. Honestly, I don't know how they want to do it.
He's brought a lot of changes to CAF.
No. The guy has done so many things, but this one, yeah, I don't know how he wants to do it. Because the question I was asking was he aware? Because as the president of the CAF, I think he's going to be aware of this as well. Maybe he might not be the one up front, but people would have done the arguments behind the scene and bring it up to him. They'll be like, man, yeah. And maybe they went with a vote.
But also, Temba, it looked a bit dodgy. I don't know if you saw the trophy ceremony when the FIFA president and Motsepe, because the vice. Okay, I'm gonna get there. I just want to finish my thoughts. So the one thing, like I said, I think the rules are being twisted, and I think it's gonna come back and it's going to make us look worse, like I said. But also the other thing I hate about what Morocco is doing is the hypocrisy, because Morocco themselves in 1976 walked off for a similar amount of time, but unlike what's happening now, they won the tournament, no forfeit or title, but all of a sudden they are forgetting their own history. But like Temba might say, devil's advocate, they protested, Guinea didn't, but I'm just like, bro, you're still a hypocrite. You did this. It's like you stole from somebody and you're mad that somebody's stealing from you too. Don't do that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And then I just think the timing of it is also dodgy, guys. So the ruling dropped March 17th during not CAF, but it was during the UEFA Champions League final games. That's dodgy. These guys dropped the news in the middle of high-profile games, not on an international break. They waited when Champions League was on. The other thing that's dodgy is that it happened on the same day that the women's CAF championship was meant to start in Morocco. Did you know that, by the way? So women's CAF was supposed to happen, but Morocco pulled out at the last minute. Coincidence? Maybe. But now all of a sudden that they got the trophy, apparently now the tournament is back on. Do with that information what you will.
So basically now they are running the show, man.
I'm just saying, as much as people want to be on Morocco's side, I've said from the beginning, Morocco is dodgy. This is all dodgy, and that's why I don't back this decision. But anyway, another reason why I don't back this unequal punishment. Morocco's fines, which was the 100K on Ismail Siai Bari for the towel incident and the 200K on the ball boys. So these fines were either reduced or they were dropped altogether. So Senegal's charges were either reduced or dropped, but Senegal's ones stayed the same, plus now losing the title. So Morocco's dodginess got it. They reversed. I'm just saying, guys, this is all dodgy. Now, some people don't want to touch this one, but I also think, because I'm from South Africa, guys, I know dodgy when I see dodgy, okay? I know corruption when I see corruption. The CAF's vice president is the president of Morocco's FA. Let me say it again for the people in the back. The vice president, that's the guy who was also there with Motsepe and the FIFA president. And all three of these guys were upset, bro. I saw it in their faces. They were all upset. So is it coincidental that women's CAF is being called off? They don't want to host it in South Africa. By the way, South Africa offered to host the women's CAF. Did you know that? When these criminals pulled out, we offered, and they said we can't host it. The same country that hosted the World Cup can't host the women's CAF all of a sudden. It's dodgy. And at the core of all of this is this guy. I'm not even going to try to say this name. I don't know. But it just looks dodgy. that the person who's Motsepe is not the head of South African FA, guys, by the way. He's the president of CAF only. So this guy, the fact that he's in a dual role of the FA of Morocco plus CAF, it's a conflict of interest, respectfully, in my opinion. Right? This is my final argument. This screams home advantage, selective enforcement, conflict of interest. It hurts African football. Like I said, we all look like clowns. It feels like a robbery against Senegal, because as much as we can't punish the Moroccan players, I think it's wrong to punish the Senegalese players, in my opinion. Okay, punish the coach, punish the FA, but those players still went on the pitch and still played. Okay, nobody told Brahim Diaz to do the flipping Penenka. He could have won it for them, because that was the last kick of the game.
And end this nonsense as well.
It was people forget that penalty was the final kick of the game. So all I'm saying, people, is when you look at the fact that Morocco's fines were reduced, Morocco was holding us hostage with the CAF Women's World Cup, Morocco's FA guy is the vice president, FIFA and Motsepe were not happy. I just think it smells of brown envelope. And the fact that I've seen it in CAF, I've seen it in the CAF Champions League, okay? I've seen Sundowns get cheated. I've seen Pirates get cheated by these same teams. So it is not far-fetched for me to say that this tournament was bought from the beginning. I knew it was dodgy when even Egypt got away with shenanigans. You remember when they didn't give us a penalty against Egypt? It is dodgy. It is dodgy. Okay? That's all I'm saying. If this was a normal circumstance when it was two teams and one team did the wrong thing of walking away, it's fine. I'm just saying there's too much around Morocco itself for this to just be. Oh,
yeah, I know. I get your point. I get what you're talking about. I understand you.
It is corruption. And because just like General Mkwenazi, by the way, people, if you don't know what this is, Google the Matlanga Commission. You will understand this later on. Just like General Mkwenazi didn't follow protocol when he did the press conference to expose corruption. If it wasn't for Senegal walking away, I don't think we would have seen or tied the dots of the Moroccan corruption, because I think this is corruption for Morocco. And just like us, they must do an inquiry of Morocco and their FA, because this is dodginess. We must go and see how far their hand extends within CAF. How can you tell us we can't host the women's CAF when we've got the facilities? Basically, you were holding us hostage until you get your men's trophy. That's crazy. So the women suffered at the expense of this. And because of that, me as Vegeta, personally, I refuse to watch CAF ever again. I don't care about the Champions League, Pirates and Sundowns. You can have your stars, guys. I don't care anymore. I don't care about CAF. I just want the money. Chiefs, we only qualifying for the money. Once we get our money, I don't care.
You don't care. I don't give a damn anymore.
Man United, Mbeumo doesn't go. Mazraoui doesn't go. Whoever else from Africa, we don't let them go, because this tournament doesn't take itself serious, and they expect us to take it serious. And shout out to my minister of sports, who says we will back Senegal even with the legal fees. I respect you, Gayton, for that one, because we must investigate corruption. No to corruption. I refuse for Africa to be known as the continent of corruption and stupidness. That's all I'm saying. I am for Africa. I am pro-Africa. I will defend my continent. All I'm saying is Senegal, you should have just stayed off the pitch, okay? You should have
they should have.
And just let these guys who are thirsty for this trophy. In all of my life, I've never seen a team so down bad for a trophy. You guys are thirsty for a trophy.
You know what is that? Like, I'm happy this happened, and we have people now talking about this, because I've got friends that Morocco did this, Morocco did that. And I said to them, I said, you guys are hypocrites. Do you guys remember the time I was telling you guys that the Qatar 2022 was rigged and
That was
scripted
dodgy.
for
That was also
Messi to win
dodgy.
it.
That was also
I just
dodgy.
don't know on what ground. Well, I was complaining to you with that. You guys are telling me that there's nothing. Like, all of a sudden, you guys are all of a sudden like, no, Morocco did that.
It's
So
because it favored Messi. That's why, bro.
it just tells you that football of nowadays is money, is scripted, and I won't back down. That World Cup was scripted because I've never seen a country have a penalty from the very first game they played to the last game they played. And Messi had a yellow card against Netherlands. Man stopped the ball with his hand. Not that he stopped the ball on hair. Did not get a second yellow card to get the red card. Football is money, man.
And at the end
It's
of the
money.
day, my point with all of this, people, I understand you saying Senegal leaving the pitch is embarrassing.
Corruption.
But change never comes from accepting the corruption. Somebody at some point has to do something that is unpopular. Somebody,
Mhm.
whether we like it or not. If France did what Senegal did and stayed off the pitch, I would have been with them. Because if you smell corruption and you do nothing, you've got no right to cry. I always say this to South Africans: you can't vote for the wrong government and cry when they do the things that they do because you did nothing. Okay, to do nothing is to be a coward, and you might as well just support the corruption. Just support it.
Vegeta, let me just say something real quick, man. You see this your write up and everything you did, man, bro. Your research is a very good one.
I came
understand?
prepared today. You see
Because-
today.
Because I said I left a group chat whereby I gave my opinion. You know, I said to somebody, I was saying to, I think it was Mark group, and I said, bro, guys, sometimes we need to understand that sometimes there's actions and there's consequences. There's rules and there's consequences.
Yes.
And that was before I got to see this other side you like bringing to me. I said, no, what I said at that point in time that what they did was wrong. You don't do that. And for me, I know you could actually get disqualified from doing that.
Yes.
Like if you would do such a thing in basketball, there are things whereby you do, and the ref made the right call, and you go and challenge his call. When you challenge that call, if that call comes back to be the right stuff, still, bro, they deduct point from you or send you out. You that challenge the call.
But
So
at
now
least
the thing is
they
that, yeah, but the thing is that now you put it in a way. I said no, what they did was wrong, and what CAF did, I believe, is the right decision because you don't leave the pitch. And somebody said to me that what I'm saying is nonsense. And I said to him, I said, bro, because I gave it's my own opinion. I'm entitled to what I want to say.
you
I believe
yes.
this was the right move. And for me, if we are going to be get taken serious by club outside, we need to do this kind of stuff. Then I asked him a question. I said, if it was FIFA that did this.
Oh, FIFA wouldn't have even waited this long. Let's be honest. Like
Guys,
FIFA,
I said, if it was FIFA, were you guys going to come out and start saying this thing we're saying? It's because it's CAF, and it's because CAF have been a joke. They've been a joke. Maybe what they're trying to do now, they're trying to just look for a way to just like let's try and see what we can do to this league or this. But man,
you know
the way you
my
said
problem
it, perfect.
You know what my problem is, Temba. On both sides, whether you're if you're pro Senegal or pro Morocco, I just feel like people are so blinded by them sides. I said, let me take a step back, let me do research, right? If the facts support the situation, it's fine. My point was never whether this should be overturned or whatever. I said it's the consequence of these decisions on African football. And I said, remember, I started this thing by saying, if you're going to walk off because you see dodginess,
Yeah.
Stay off the pitch and accept what comes with it. You can go and watch the games when we were watching the games. It's on YouTube. I was angry, but I understood what I wanted and expected. Stay off the pitch. But they didn't, right? Now here they are. If you go if you go to protest, protest all the way. I am anti-corruption. I would have rather South Africa lose 3-0 from forfeiting, but at least I know we did the right thing. Because, guys, with all due respect, we've seen bowing the knee for anti-racism. We've seen wearing armbands for LGBTQ+. Talking has never and will never solve your problem. It will never. You have to do something that the people in power will never expect, and it shows that they have got no control over you. I'm speaking as somebody who has seen a revolution in this country. And those revolutions come at a price, unfortunately. In this case, the price would have been the CAF Championship Cup. Give it to Morocco. Bruh, it's not that deep. If these guys are so thirsty that they're willing to steal your towels and put green lights in your eyes, as a team, all agree and say, have it. We'll see you guys next tournament.
You see this green light of a thing. It's not new. We have been seeing. We saw it even in the last one. Whereby I don't know why they haven't looked for a way to stop this nonsense. People want to take penalties. They're putting the lasers in their eye. It's crazy, man.
And I think this is what puts a bad taste in people's mouth, Timber. These teams, these North African teams, sorry, North Africans. I know some of you guys are fine, you're good. But unfortunately, just like how Africa is being painted with the same brush, you also get painted with the same brush. These North African guys have been getting away with it. Bruh, let's talk about before the game started. Why is Senegal being surrounded at the airport, having to take trains? Everything Senegal did was dodgy. But because Morocco has gotten away with murder for so long, the fact that these guys have the audacity, that's the thing that makes me upset. You did the dark arts. Let other teams do the same thing to you and also you be happy with it. But because it doesn't favor you, CAF, they cheated.
I don't want to know. I don't know how this is going to be like, because like you said, you're going to boycott. It's not just you. Malebina is saying, I will never watch anything organized by CAF again.
They can watch themselves, but
then she said, countries should boycott CAF. Like, then there will not be an African tournament anymore. Then,
yes, and I support that, but you see this continent, guys, and people understand that this thing is bigger than football. This continent is plagued by corruption. Us as Africans, all we ever do is look the other way, and it's enough, guys. Enough is enough. If you want to fix this thing, we have to break it completely. That's the only way you fix something this broken. These countries that have influenced CAF for too long have to understand that enough is enough. All the countries that are against this, don't go to CAF. Let's see if they'll have a tournament. Because you can't have an AFCON without the rest of us. I can guarantee you that. Give Morocco their trophy, but let's see if you can have a tournament with us. And when they are ready to listen, we can talk.
We're here talking about CAF. United game after they're ready. The game was started ready, bro. 16 minutes played.
Are we losing? That's the only thing I care about. Are we losing?
No. Because it's 0-0 still.
No, man. I'm South African before.
But let me ask you one question. Vegeta. What are you guys gonna do with Casemiro's goals?
People are gonna see, bro. People have to learn. When they say Casemiro's legs are gone, we will see, bro. You see, like the same people who told me that Bruno Fernandes is the problem. We will see what life after Bruno looks like. You will tell me. We're going to suffer. We're going to suffer,
bro.
That's the unfortunate truth.
Sorry, man. You need to just replace. If you are letting that guy go get somebody. Like, he has already mentioned the name Bruno Guimaraes. I think you guys should get Bruno Guimaraes or Tonali.
Well, apparently, I think Tonali is the one that's in advanced talks.
So tell me, what do you want to rant about Ruben? What did
Oh
Ruben do again?
yeah. I'm so glad. Yo, I was gonna be so upset if we ended this stream and people remember once upon a time, Kobe Mano was going to be sold. Ruben convinced all of you guys, not me. I wasn't involved in this cult. Ruben convinced you that Kobe was not good. He convinced England fans he was not good. He even made Sir Timothy Maguire not look good. Can you believe it? Maguire, who's always in England. People said there was no way Kobe could make it back into the United squad. It's too late. Let me tell you what has happened, Timber. Harry Maguire and Kobe Mano have been recalled to England.
squad. I knew.
Who
when
would have thought?
Immediately he said, "I'm going to rant about Amorim." I said, "No, there's only one possibility here. Let me go and check." Then I checked.
Who would have thought?
Like I knew Maguire was definitely going to be on that this thing, but I think Luke Shaw also was called up, and Luke Shaw doesn't make any sense to me. Just that,
Luke Shaw has been in World Cup form, bro. This year,
like Gareth Southgate, and what's his name, Tuchel are the same kind of manager. I will tell you, if Gareth Southgate was the one picking the team right now, Luke Shaw will be there, Maguire will be there as well. Because for me, Luke Shaw, I can tell you, Lewis Hall that plays for Newcastle has been better than Luke Shaw this season.
But at the very least, he should be on the bench. I don't disagree. I think Lewis should start, but out of the other options,
I don't know if Lewis Hall made it to the team. But the person I was actually surprised about was what's his name? What's this guy's name? Kobe, because I knew this guy was going to be there. But I was surprised that Kobe made, because I was saying to myself, I said there's a possibility of Elliot Anderson and Wharton getting into that team. But the man went for Anderson and Kobe. Good call.
You guys doubted, bro. People said, bro, it's too late. Next World Cup. Guys, please. The same Kobe Mano we saw break onto the scene, touch the ball against Wolves. The same guy who scored a goal against Man City in the FA Cup. Ruben Amorim scammed you guys, bro.
He did not scam Vegeta. It was the system, bro. It was the system. Because the question is this, man. It was the system. It was the system.
His system almost robbed this kid of a World Cup. Not to say he's going to the World Cup, by the way. This is just for the friendlies. But at least we know that Tuchel has him in his sights. The kid has a chance. Ruben took that chance away. I don't know what his agenda is. I don't know what he has against this guy. All I'm saying is, Man United, do me a favor. Hire Ruben, fire him again. It's okay how much we pay him. I don't care. Hire him, fire him. In fact, the next team that signs him, fire him immediately. Just do it. I'm saving you pain, because that's all that guy knows. Suffering and pain. And all of you who said, sell Kobe, back the manager, shut up. You all deserve to also get sold with him, bro. You don't deserve to support our club. You criminals, bro.
Relax, man.
I you know what? I'm gonna say it. I hate Ruben with the passion, bro. I hate him. I hate the man. I hate that man, bro.
At least man. For a change, you guys have a goalkeeper.
That's because of Ineos, bro, not because of that guy, bro.
For at least you guys have a goalkeeper. At least you guys have a goalkeeper, bro.
The same Ineos that people wanna put together with the Glazers, they signed Mbeumo, they signed Cunha, they signed Sene when we all wanted that other guy. By the way, guys, let's not lie. We all wanted Martinez. We're criminals. Let's accept it. They signed 4 people. It's Cunha, Mbeumo, Sene. Who's the 4th person they signed? Sheshko. There we go. Yeah. So I'm not giving Ruben no damn accolades, bro. That guy is a priest of Satan's church. Okay? He comes from the 7th layer of hell, bro.
Maguire, what were you doing there, Maguire?
Okay, I also want to watch the game. Guys, the stream is live on my channel. I'm sure bots or by the way, Ruben, this is allegedly, this is in jest. Don't sue me. You're not from the Church of Satan for real. I'm not trying to defamation. I don't have money, bro. Don't sue me. I'm broke. I don't like you though. For real. That one, I don't like you. And you can't sue me for not liking you. But anyway, guys, the game is happening on my channel. Please, I don't know how to redirect. I don't know how that thing works. But guys, thank you very much.
For you to redirect, I think you would have the option on already. I don't know how to do it, man.
I don't know also, bro. But anyway, people, it's another episode. We gave you another 2 hours. Do you agree with my takes? Do you agree with Temba? Or whatever? Just let us know, bro. Was Rio right about what he said about Neymar? I mean, not Rio. That's
Rooney. Rooney needs to be arrested for that thing he said, man.
Was Rooney right? Was Rio right about what he said about Carrick?
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised though, because I've seen some serious takes, man. There's somebody that said that Saka is a better player than Gareth Bale. So we hear stuff. We hear stuff, bro. Like this I hear. Oh God, man. If I want to be doing reaction, if I want to be doing a reaction video on things crap people say, I'll be doing reaction video every single day. Every single day.
Jesus. Anyway, United fans, let's go support our team. I don't know when Los Blancos is playing, but I hope they win their next game.
Bro, injury just decimating my team right now. Right now, this guy is out for
Courtois. I saw, bro. You guys
is out, man.
You guys are in the same boat as Bayern. Bayern has no keepers right now, bro.
Thibaut Courtois is out. No, I do have a gig part, bro. Are you forgetting Looney? Looney, don't worry.
Who's your keeper? Who's the
Looney? Looney.
Oh, okay. Well,
Looney got the last Champions League we won.
Yeah, I remember.
That guy faced 15 shots. Only one went in. Only one. Just one went in.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, okay. Well, then it sounds like you guys are okay. And the fact that you are winning with the injuries should be encouraging.
Bro, it's a miracle, man. Miracle happens.
People, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on Los Blancos Arena, on the halftime with Vegeta. Please drop your thoughts. Disagree with us. It's okay. We will engage you in the chat.
It's allowed.
It's allowed. You see what Temba said? Everybody is allowed to have an opinion. Don't let people say your opinion is wrong, okay?
Yeah.
We're all humans. I can get things wrong. You can get things wrong. We are football fans at the end of the day. People, we will see you next week, probably on a Friday, because my life is just
Friday.
out of control right now.
We lived on Friday.
It is what it is, guys. But the point is, you're still getting an episode a week, right?
Yeah, bro.
We are consistent now. We will see you, people. Temba, thank you.
Yeah, big go to you. Show my G.
Cheers, man.
The halftime with Vegeta. Yeah, we lighting up the heat. From South Africa to the globe. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Click the channel, let it roll. Man United in control. Every kick and every goal. Vegeta brings the heart and soul. We chant and we fight. Feel the passion deep inside. From the pitch to the screen, it's the halftime. The halftime with Vegeta. Feel the fever. Man United red forever.